Once upon a time, there was a businessman who purchased a purebred puppy, a breed known as the Spumoni Italiano. His face conveyed the breed's abundant old-world charm. Working long days left the puppy free to chew his way around the house. The man became fed up with the dog and asked his assistant to get rid of it for him. The assistant gave him to a friend, Wendy, who took him home. After he ate her couch and another week went by, she too was fed up. She called a man up north who agreed to take him and drove Dante up, gave him to the man, then drove away. The man had 2 pit bulls that would kill the newcomer if given the chance, so he walked down the driveway to an abandoned car and put the dog in it. As fate would have it, Wendy's daughter Lulu was nearby up north and heard a dog barking. She followed the sound and found Dante in a closed-up abandoned car. She offered him a bucket of water and he drank it all. Without hesitation, she put him in her car and told the man she was taking him. Lulu took the dog home, and Wendy was not happy when she arrived after work and found Dante back and on her newly replaced sofa. The next day at work, Wendy told Candy that if nobody wanted the dog, she was taking it to the Humane Society the next day. Candy told her boarder, Jules, about the dog and offered to take her to see him. Off they went to see the dog. Jules saw him and said, "No, I don't want him. He's too big. Why don't you take him, Candy?" When Dante looked up into Candy's eyes, home he went with her. By now Dante was 18 months. Walks, an occasional jog, and romping around the trails with the horses and the property more than satisfied this easygoing eccentric. I met Dante in 2007 on a visit with my 3-year-old Great Dane Indigo. Living up to the breed's characteristics, Dante was very sociable, docile, patient, occasionally stubborn, but always a character. He was great with all other dogs. For the next 3 years, I was at the farm a lot, learning to ride my first horse, Iggy, which I'd gotten from Candy. Sabrina and Indigo, with Dante, rest in peace. Quite often we went for a trail ride out back after working our horses in the sand ring. Dante would run towards the opening to the trails, turn around with his tail wagging and bum wiggling, looking at us as if to say, "Come on, let's go." One of my favorite memories is of a trail ride with just the 3 of us. All of a sudden, Dante turned around, facing Iggy, pouncing down into a downward dog pose. He lifted one giant paw, playfully striking out towards Iggy. Then Iggy was lifting his leg, striking a hoof out back towards Dante, in the same playful way. This interaction went back and forth about 3 times. This was just as suddenly as Dante turned to play. Then he turned again and started walking along the trail ahead of us. What a truly amazing experience. Many memories with many people were shared with Dante. His soft, sweet, expressive eyes, set off by shaggy eyebrows and a tufted beard, won many a heart. He is very easy to love, and he loved us all right back. Spending Christmas 2007 with Candy and her family and the animals was a very special time for me. Dante was always around the farm, loving and entertaining us. His energy level was laid back. He loved rolling in the grass. He was a real mover and shaker. And in the snow. If you pause the video and look up close, his eye is looking right at the camera. Dante had many talks with Gizzy about how to behave on a horse farm. When people and horses are in the paddock, Gizzy, always wait outside the paddock gate. If you stay back when the people with or without their horses are heading to the barn, you can run to greet them. Listen, I'll tell you a secret. Never lose your cool look or calm composure with the people or other animals. As I said, my calm, cool, sexy pose simply became a habit. Here we are with my pack of dogs, Missy, Ziggy, and our visitor, Gizzy. Kitty. Of course, I'm always with Candy and anyone else riding their horses. Oh, and the grandkids, when they come, it's extra special. All the kids love me, especially young Ryan. Taylor and Jordan love me, and I love them right back. One time we had a dinner get-together for everyone. Tom was a regular visitor at the farm, and he was there. Pat, Ken, and Tom were hanging around the fire while Candy got things ready in the house. As much as I was a friend to all, I truly only had eyes for Candy. As you can see, I'm at her side by the fire after dinner. Here I'm checking out the manure pile behind Karen as she sat talking with Candy. On Jill's barn days, Fridays, she'd make the horses' beds, clean putter, and take thousands of photos of us all, like Dash and I, lying in the sun one warm February day. Our farm on Salem Road had been expropriated by the 407. We all talked about helping each other prepare for the move. Ziggy was a bit stubborn. But finally we all agreed that we were all on board together with the move. In 2010 we moved to our new farm on Feasby Road. It's now 2015 and I'm getting on in years, but I still maintain my calm, cool, and sexy pose at all times. I'm always happiest when I'm with Candy. As with everything and everyone, the years ticked by, and one day it was time for me to say, "See you again." Candy, you need to know I'm watching over you all the time, and waiting for the day we meet again at Rainbow Bridge. Until then, I'm in the arms of an angel. Love, Dante. Thank you for watching.